We'll see it at the very end of the Bhagavatam, 12th canto, the very last chapters. Again, the whole history is related. Of course, it starts with Supreme Lord himself, speaking to Brahma, who speaks to Narada, who speaks to Vyasa, who speaks to Sukadeva, who speaks to Parikshit. And then meanwhile, Sutta also hears, and then he keeps it to the sages at Naimisaranya. So that's basically the Parampara as we see it. So as Prabhupada points out in the purport, the reason this type of Parampara is repeated several times in the Bhagavatam is because this is the system of transmitting knowledge. We do have another Parampara, that's a Diksha Parampara, which is similar because just like the teachings have to be given in a succession, so mantra also has to be given succession. So Diksha mantras are given from one person to another, who gives to another, who gives to another. And therefore we have a Diksha Parampara system. So in both cases, Parampara is necessary because subject matter is spiritual, whether it's mantra or teachings. We need some sort of transmission mechanism. So it goes from person to person. So that is what the Parampara is. We're going from person to person. So in this way, not just the mantra, but the teachings also must come in the right line. And it's not just Bhagavatam. We see that all teachings will come in a similar line. So we see that Vedavyas divided the Vedas up, then he gave it to his disciples, and then they gave it to their disciples, and they gave it to their disciples. In this way, the different branches of the Vedas were handed down. This is also described at the end of the Bhagavatam. So again, we have a parampara of the Vedas themselves. And of course, the Puranas, Itihasas, etc. are also carried on in some sort of parampara. So this is always emphasized.